Hello. Hello out there. Is anybody there? What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? What's up, everybody? Got some familiar faces on here. I was about to say friendly faces. Hopefully you guys are friendly also. But yeah, we got some familiar faces in the house. Looking good, guys. What is up? First one in here was Wolf, followed by Brisk Lemonade. And yeah, like I said, whole bunch of familiar faces. Good to see everybody tonight. What happened to 3K of your units, Brian? I only lost about 2K of my units. And I will tell you that part of that 2K was this Advanced Alliance Quest bundle, which was very expensive. Very expensive, but I only used like a very small part of it, and I have the rest for the future, so it's not that big of a deal. But what's up, guys? Solo, check it in from the office. Seriously, tell with these cutoffs, I need to stick to grinding only 4-star basic. Yeah, for real, dude. I agree, man. I agree. I'm back to milestones. What a waste. Oh, what a waste, guys. What a waste. But what's up, everybody? You're late? Yeah, Tommy Seagrave, you're right, dude. I am late. I was late by like a minute or two or something like that tonight. I was working on something, and then I realized I needed to restart my computer. So, yeah. I had to hit it with the old restart. But, yeah, I mean... that cutoff, guys, insane. Like, I can't even believe it, man. I almost made a video about it. I almost I almost made a video about it, but I was like, nah, what a waste of a video, you know, just like talking about the cutoff. I wasn't even gonna say anything like bad about it. I was just gonna be like, hey guys, I missed the cutoff. Like, I don't know. It just sucks though, man. Like, what could I say, man? It sucks. It sucks, dude. But I mean, I feel worse for everybody else who missed him. Like, at least I got him on round one. Everybody else who put up ridiculous scores, same as me, and missed out on him completely. Felt really bad for you guys. Like, geez, man. I didn't even claim the rewards yet. That's how pissed about missing it. But yeah, I put up like 16.7. I know people put up even a little bit higher than this that I saw and still missed him. Captain, I don't know if you're in here right now. I don't think I saw your name. But I know you put up like, I know Captain put up like, I don't know, like 16.9 or something like that. He was like 823. I'm 899. It doesn't say the rank here, but I'm ranked 899. So yeah. BG, I'm mad at you. You deleted vid because of haters. WTF, man. It wasn't because of haters, Cameron. It was no, man. I've gotten plenty of hate before without deleting a video. I just didn't want to make anybody feel bad. Is the bottom line. Yeah, mostly. Like, I don't know. I'm still wording it incorrectly here, but yeah, whatever. Gwenpool is dead. I went to milestones in the first couple of rounds and then I got lazy. Well, there's always next round, dude. Always next round. And I guess I should put up on screen some of these cuts, eh, guys? Yeah, the real deal. It's all good, man. I'll get it next time. Brian, are you mad right now? No, I'm not mad, Brisk Lemonade. Uh, whenever I have one of these experiences, man, like, I don't know, there's like a lot of things that combined all at the same time. Maybe have some kind of introspective moments in my life here. Actually, it had almost had nothing to do with the grind itself, and everything like going on during the grind, both like YouTube stuff and then like personal stuff as well. And I don't know, like I feel oddly like at peace right now, and like don't even care that I missed the grind. Although, like that's not true either, because of course I wanted Spidey, right? Like I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. I think I'm drunk off of not sleeping. That must be what it is, right? So this trend is going to cascade to the Gwenpool arena. I think you're right, Solo. I think you're right, dude. Unfortunately, I think this is going to scare a lot of people into really high scores for Gwenpool. She is in the denial stage of grief. Maybe, dude. I don't know. All right. Anyway, let's get this on with it. I'm gonna tweet Kabam, and then I'll put the cutoffs on screen, guys. Brian, that Face Your Fears video is complete corn. I'm gonna take that as a compliment because I really enjoy corn. The food, you know. I ate a lot of corn actually. I ate about a pound today, which is average. Sometimes it's like multiple pounds a day. Anyway. Let's head on over to Twitter. Dicer, what's up, man? Should I rank 4 a 4-star or rank 2 a 5-star Star-Lord unduped? Neither. Well, I mean, rank 4 a 4-star, but like don't rank 2 the Star-Lord unduped. Unless you already have like plenty of rank 4 4-stars, then you could take up any champion, any 5-star to rank 2 without worrying about without like any regret about doing it, because they're gonna give good points in the arena. So yeah, ranking them up slowly over time like that is not a bad idea. But in terms of usefulness, nah, he's just arena points, Star-Lord without being awakened, or synergies, but mostly just arena points. Anyway, dear at Marvel Champions. Tweakabam, keep your new Spidey to yourself. Having so much fun with rank 5 4-star crossbones is so OP. Nice, Ben Bryans. I don't know what to say today, guys. I think it's alright to awaken red Cyclops with a mutant gem. Other choices are blue Cyclops or red Mags. I have X23 and will be duped. Just save it, dude. No, don't awaken red Cyclops. Absolutely not. He's like a decent champion and all, but no, he's not worth an awakening gem, never. Is this game in its golden age? Curious if it's growing or not. I don't know if it's growing or not, but I feel like it's getting better over time, Sean. The constant updates is what keeps it interesting, and every once in a while, Kabam botches it. The 12.0 update that happened a few months back, they botched it, but they're bringing it back. Looking forward to seeing where they take it to next. I don't know what to say today, guys. I was thinking of maybe, should I say like something about skinny dipping into the pool? Because I saw somebody mention the pool, but that would be kind of creepy too, right? Whatever happened to dearest at Marvel Champions? Sometimes I say dearest. I don't think I've ever typed it out, have I? Seeing a lot of new players. That's true, I am seeing a lot of new players as well. Did they do like some advertising or something? It was #1 on iOS top grossing a little while ago. Yeah, I think somebody actually showed me that. It was with that recent sale that was around for the 5-star. It was the day. It was 4th of July, right? Because the day that they released the 5-star Awakening Gem deal. Tweet him your MS Paint drawings and say this is on your fridge. I mean, I could do that, but nah. Tommy Seagrave sent it over $2. Cutoffs are just getting crazy now. They are, dude. Okay. I'll just do one of these because I don't know what to say. And I want to get off the screen already because it's super bright. Day 5 of 198. I thought I saw a purple rainbow. I have no idea where I'm going with this, by the way. I'm just going to try to pull it around somehow. Thought I saw a purple rainbow this morning, but turns out I just spilled spelled that wrong. I just spilled what's something purple? Just spilled the cough syrup. That sounds... Wow, I spelled cough syrup. I was about to spell it C-O-F-F. Seriously? That's how you know I'm stupid. Alright. Thought I saw a purple rainbow this morning. But it was just a grape, a melted grape ice pop. P. Is ice pop 2 words? Huh. P.S. I am now live. Oh, jeez, this is the worst tweet. This is the worst tweet. Kool-Aid? Turns out I just spilled my Kool-Aid. Cool air? Kool-Aid. There we go. Alright, fine. We'll go with that. Has to be the worst tweet in history, guys. Has to be the worst tweet in history. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, guys. I really haven't gotten that much sleep, so maybe that's what's going on here, man. It's like my brain, it ain't working so good. I just tried to spell cough, C-O-F-F. Cutoffs, yes. You guys want to know my opinion on the cutoffs? Well, they're going to be high. As you can see, my cutoffs were super incorrect about the Spidey this round. How could anybody predict that, though, man? That's why, like, the cutoffs, man, you just don't know, man. You just don't know. But let's start out the easy stuff. So, 3-star Miles Morales is going to go for about 700k. 4-star Miles is going to go for about... Honestly, I think he's going to go a bit low because a lot of people are going to go for Gwenpool. And a lot of people might be burnt out from that pass grind and they don't want to put up anything too crazy. So, I'm going to lowball it and say 7 million. If you want the champion, absolutely go higher than that, though, because it's just a guess. Just a guess. And 4-star Gwenpool. Man, I was saying 6, but yeah, honestly, I think that the increasing trend is going to go higher too. Oh, I said 700 km? Wow. Sorry about that, guys. 700 kilometers. I thought you guys were making a joke about, like, Miles Morales' name, and you know, kilometers, which is something that we could use for a tweet tomorrow. we could do some Miles puns. That's what we should do. All right. Anyway, Gwenpool. Oh man, I guess 6.5. I'm gonna say 6.5, but yeah, go higher, man. That's kind of scary. It's kind of scary that it's gotten that high. It's out of control, guys. Alright. I can actually read chat now again. I just tried to spell cough, C-O-F-F. BG2K17. Honestly, I should have just tweeted them that, right? I'm so tired, I just tried to spell cough, C-O-F-F. 615 plus for Gwen. Imagine cutoff when an Ice Bro come to Arena. I know, man. Alright, so here's the thing, though, about Gwenpool. And why I think it's going to be so high, and why it might even be higher than what I just said. Alright, so we're just coming off of the insane cutoffs of the new Spidey Arena, right? Unfortunately, Seaton and I both made content around Gwenpool recently. And if it was just one of us, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. But the fact that both of us did it, people might really get that impression like, okay, something's going on here, man. Gwenpool is something special. Let me get my hands on Gwenpool. So that might actually influence it a bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think it's going to be high. Brian, did you get new Spidey? Mr. Berkey, I did not. This is my new Spidey right here. Here's where I ranked. I'll show you real quick. 899. It's close, but not exactly. It's part of why Spidey was so high. Yeah, it is. It definitely is part of why Spidey went so high. Everybody made content around Spidey, though. It was not just us. In fact, I made very little content around new Spidey, right? Did I even make a single video? I think I just tested him out in the live stream, and that was it. But I know Seaton put out quite a bit of content. I know a lot of other people put out a lot of content about Spidey. Plus, I mean, he just had that the really hyped up movie, and he's freaking Spider-Man, man. Everybody wanted Spider-Man. There was a lot of people. Who said that like it was the first time going for a 11 minutes left in this. Oh god, man. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it. We'll just do the one. Imagine actually cut off then. So the cutoff was right around 17 solo. I don't know, like give or take a couple thousand, but it was basically 17 million. Got Spidey. Nice, Dubes. Hold on, what kind of map is this? No, we got the wavy map here. Alright. Crap, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm still, like I said, it's not that bad for me. It's not that big of a deal because, you know, I got Spidey the first round, and I do have, I do still have Awakening Gems and stuff like that that I can feed into him. But I'm not going to be able to take him up to 99 right away unless I get really lucky with my Signature Stone crystals. So, wait, this quest says 15 minutes, and it just said 11 minutes before. I guess they give you a little bit of extra time? I don't know. Rank 4, Gamora over unduped Star-Lord 5. No. Sound McGee, I would never take Gamora past rank 3. Ever. Some people like Gamora, so, you know, if you like Gamora, then by all means do whatever you want. But personally, from what I tested with her, she's just not very good. And holy crap, I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting wrecked. There we go. Put up 1.7 for 3-star Spidey today. Nice. I'm sure that was enough for the 3-star, right? 3-star couldn't have gone that crazy. Gonna awaken him, rank 5 him on stream. Not tonight. Not tonight, Brian Berkey. I'm not sure what I want to do exactly. I almost want to wait a little bit until I get all of the Signature Stones to take him up to 99. But that's probably stupid. I probably should just rank him up, right? You get an extra 5 minutes once you're in the quest? Okay. So, yeah, like, I'll probably just take him up tomorrow or something like that. But tonight, man, I'm so brain dead. I don't want to, like, mess anything up. I'm just going to take it easy, play a little bit of Arena, chat it up with you guys. And that's it, man. We'll take a closer look at him tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm also going to pop open 100 Map 5 crystals, and that should give me the rest of the resources needed to take Spidey up to rank 5, I think. It depends on how many basics I get, actually, so I might not be able to. That's also what I need. I forgot about that, is I also need the basics. And that Spidey event definitely helped out, right, because we got 2 basics there. But I think I'm still 2 shy. I think I'm only at 3 right now. Ryan, can you do a brief summary of the vid you made? Oh, the one that I deleted? Yeah. Yeah, I could do a little brief summary. Basically, I said that, you know, I enjoyed the new event. I liked it. I'm always happy to see Kabam adding events like that. Had a good time with it. But I also had some criticisms of the event. And I tried to keep it constructive. I tried not to be overly negative. But basically I was saying that, you know, of the fights in there, I felt like Kabam could have done a little bit better of a job in designing that event. because some of the fights were a little bit bland compared to past challenges, and in the events where they repeat the same champions over and over, which is all of these challenge events, which is fine, each fight really needs to feel a bit more unique, and it just didn't this time around. Oh no, come on, thank you. I thought he was going to meet with his L3. And it also was a bit easier than past events as well. So, yeah, that was pretty much it, but people really didn't like that, so, yeah. It was one of the things that I was thinking about during the grind, is like I was reading all the comments, and if it was just negative feedback, like I would have left it up there. I'm fine with that, man. Like I said, I trust there was plenty of content that I did not delete during like the whole boycott era of the game and everything like that, right? I don't care about that. But when people say that like hurt their enjoyment of the game, that's the last thing I want to do, man. I don't want to take anyone's enjoyment from the game. People were really psyched that they were finally able to complete one of these challenge quests. And that's awesome, man. Like, there was definitely some challenge still in that event, right? But I guess based on what I said, people felt like it invalidated their run. It took away some of that enjoyment from it. So, yeah, it's whatever, man. That's the last thing I want to do. Maybe insulting wasn't the right word, Angel, but yeah, just what I said just now, basically. I don't know, but it's just like it's not worth dealing with at a certain point. Hurt the enjoyment, WTF how? I don't know, just because. I guess they were saying that, you know, if I'm calling the event easy, then it felt like they hadn't really completed something. Like, it took the achievement away from them, kind of thing. I don't know, man. Mo Battle Chips, you might be right, dude. Brian lost his little girl balls again. Yeah. It's lame, Brian. Yeah, it kind of is. Whatever, man. Alright, so here's the thing, though. I spent way too much time like looking at the comments. I was making like a follow-up video on it. I spent all that time when I could have been like grinding for Spider-Man, and I ended up deleting it before the grind was over. So like before I knew that I missed out on him. Oh, come on, Nightcrawler. Before I knew that I missed out on him, I deleted it because I realized like I'm just wasting too much time on this. This is a waste. I could be doing so much other things with my time than you know, than dealing with this stuff. I got in my own head, basically. I got in my own head about it. I have that. I mean, like I've been getting better over the years, but I still have like a lot of like confidence issues, kind of thing, you know. And lately I haven't been feeling all that confident. Yeah, let's change the subject, man. I really sound like a little girl at this point, man. No offense to any little girls watching the stream, but yeah, I sound like a straight up word that I don't really want to say. Ah, screw it, man. I sound like a pussy at this point, man. I just gotta man up, right? But it's still, man. Like, it got in my own head, so whatever. Let's change the subject, though. Cause man, it's just like it's not worth thinking about, right? Like that's why I deleted it, is because I was just like, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it, you know. So like I spent the time like after I deleted it, I got back to like doing stuff that was constructive. I got back to like working on the stuff that I want to be working on, back to my goals and stuff like that. Brian's balls grew 1 inch that day. There you go. Don't hype a challenge, present a cakewalk. Yeah, pretty much. Brian, you hurt my little girl feelings. Yeah. All right, let's change the subject now. Glory of man, yeah. I'm like trying not to read these comments because I don't want to keep the conversation going, but at the same time, everybody's still talking about the same thing. BG, what's your opinion on hackers and modders? It's bad. I've always been against any kind of cheating in this game. All forms, not just hacking and modding. Alright, at least I made it through this quest in time, right? Got my little shardage. I'll take it. Let's go do something else. Jay Divine. I'll keep that in mind, man. Do you think round 2 for Gwenpool will be lower than round 1? Probably. Probably. Although I thought round 2 of, New Spidey was going to be lower than it was. Thought round 2 was going to be lower than round 1. It ended up being the opposite. But the thing about Gwenpool is I'm sure a lot of people anticipated her coming in the arena, right? We knew the schedule ahead of time. We knew that she was going to be joining the arena at this point, right? When we got like all the awakening gems and stuff like that, and a lot of people just completed that new Spidey event, so probably got a skill gem there. And as a result of those things, they'll probably just feed a gem to Gwen, right? And just get it over with instead of doing that grind twice. So that's why I think the second round will be lower. Brian, I might be doing a face reveal soon. Captain, you should, man. How many Sig levels can Black Widow have to be useful? I mean, she's one of those champions that, like, you could take her all the way up to 99, and each Sig Stone, although it doesn't like scale super well, it's still beneficial. But even just having her at like Sig 20 is pretty decent. But really, like, the higher the better. Talking my friend into kicking a possible cheater out of his alliance. The guy got mad and asked why he was kicked. Friend explained the hacking thing, and this dude had the audacity to make up BS. Yeah, of course, man. Anytime anyone's cheating, they're gonna make something up as to like they're not cheating, right? Little story that I'm not gonna go into all the details of. There was somebody that was probably cheating in 4 Loki. They weren't in there for very long at all, and basically they were like getting kicked. While leaving at the same time. I think their hack broke, and they were like about to get kicked. The thing is, like, it's kind of hard to tell when somebody's hacking and cheating, right? But some of the officers were observing some stuff, and basically, yeah, not that long ago, somebody was. It was like they were like about to get removed, but they kind of removed themselves, kind of thing. But yeah, we don't stand for any of that kind of stuff, of course, right? And looking back at like the wars that we won with that person, we would have won them whether he was like a part of the alliance or not. The only close war that we had for the time that he was in the alliance was a loss. So I think there's only ever been that one person that was cheating. The alliance. There was somebody like back in my original alliance, back in my super casual alliance, when I was playing with some, the real life friends of mine. There was somebody that I found to be cheating. They got through Realm of Legends without. They didn't even have a rank 4 or 4-star champion. Oh, I just got a donation from Aaron, and I realized that I forgot to put up the big D from the first donation. So, yeah, really sorry about that. Tommy Seagrave, I owe you a big D, my friend. But now it's too late. But Aaron sent over $5 saying, way to perpetuate outdated gender norms PG. Now slam me with that big D. PS, that's like $20 for Netflix. Watch on your computer. Hashtag Netflix for Grant. Oh, man. Am I really going to have to get Netflix with all this money that you're sending over? Thank you very much, Aaron. I appreciate that, dude. I really got to start shopping for that hoodie, man. It's getting close to Comic-Con here. I got to get it before Comic-Con. I got to make sure that I actually have that thing. Where are we at? Let me update this real quick. Mr. Aaron Abdo about to get slapped. Alright, thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate that. Alright. But yeah, what I was saying about like the cheater in my like original alliance, yeah, he got through Realm of Legends without having a rank 4 champion. And when I told my my alliance leader to kick him, instead of like just kicking him, he like confronted him. He was like, "Dude, you're cheating. Like, stop. You know, we won't kick you, but you got to stop," or something like that. And he was like, "No, I wasn't cheating." And then we just kept calling him out on it, and eventually, yeah, like the next day actually, his account was turned off. The next day his account was turned off, and he was removed from the alliance, of course. Right, cleared Labyrinth with a 4-star Star-Lord and rank 4 Captain Marvel. Nice. Want to do Legends run with her and a mutant crit team. Should I rank 4 Storm as well? I would save the remaining tier 2 alpha. I don't think you need to. Technically it probably would. It probably would save you a little bit of time, but a very small amount. I think the only place it would save you time, whoops, is crap. What am I doing? There we go. I think the only place that would actually save you time is on like class advantage fights. You know, if you had a bad matchup with Captain Marvel and you went in there with Storm instead, kind of thing. But other than that, no, I think you're fine. I think you can get it with just one rank 4 champion. I don't think you need to have both of them up there. If you were thinking about ranking her up anyway, ranking Storm up anyway, then, you know, she's not a bad champion. But at the same time, there's a lot of good champions coming, so I wouldn't do it myself. Even though I am thinking about taking up Storm, if I continue to use the same team that I used for Labyrinth of Legends. BD, did you end up getting Sparky second round? Hector, I did not, dude. I missed as well. Rank 899. Tommy Seagrave, sending over $3. I'll just share the big D. Alright. That sounds good, man. We'll get the double-headed D up there. Hang on, hang on. There we go. Appreciate it, guys. So instead of kicking him right away, you gave him a chance to hide the fact that he was juicing. Similarities to Major League Baseball are uncanny. X-Men. Wow. You really pulled that together, Glory of Man, with an uncanny X-Men pun. Major League Baseball and MCOC. That's pretty incredible, man. So excited about this month Legends. I haven't seen any times close to mine yet. If I top 5, there'll be a party in me pants. Hope you get it, dude. That'll be awesome. 5k prestige, but I have hair. Can I join for Loki, or does having hair put me out? I can shave it. You gotta talk to Euthanitis. He's in the chat right now. It all depends on I don't know how active you are, real deal. Like, I mean, obviously you're active, like you're making content for this game and everything like that, but what I mean is, are you an arena grinder? Honestly, whenever I'm in your chat, I'm not really watching. I'm more of just, like, kind of sitting there, lurking, listening. There's only a few people that, like, I actually know what they do in game. And like how much they grind. Like Frojo, I know, is a big arena grinder. I know Joel goes for basics sometimes, and sometimes goes for features as well. Dave grinds. Seemingly tenacious. But a lot of these guys, a lot of you guys, I just kind of turn the stream on and don't pay attention. Just hit 10k units, all thanks to you, Hyperstream. That's awesome, man. I mean, that's not thanks to me, man. You put in that work. Put in that work, man. My units, they took a little bit of a hit. But I'm going to get up there. I'll be back at 10k. One of these days. Would you believe me if I cleared Realm of Legends with 1 stars? I have no video proof of this, so you'll have to take my word on it. I believe that it's possible. Do I believe that you did it? No. Actually, no. No, what am I saying? You can't get through Wolverine. But the other fights you can actually get through. Should have heard the drummer in the background. Only I heard him. Crap, what was I gonna say? Like, I almost wanted to do like a 1-star challenge, a 1-star Winter Soldier challenge. I was tempted to do a 1-star challenge in the new event, but I thought that would just go back to pissing people off. I heard Joel did it with a 2-star, which is pretty cool. PDS still want to cry? I know, Swaggy Spoadster. It sucks, man. Trust me, I know, dude. Pancho Sanchez. Hey, Brian. Long-time fart knocker. Part-time actually not a person, but instead a bunch of rats piled up on top of each other inside a trench coat. Big question. What's the effing deal with flip-flops? Dude, I was just thinking the same thing. Why do flip-flops exist? What's up with them, man? Let's talk about that for a minute. They don't flip. Okay, they do kind of flip and they do kind of flop. I'm not big on flip-flops. I've got no actual complaints about them. No reasonable complaints. But yeah, thank you for your question, Pancho Sanchez. For some reason, I thought I was waiting for the next fight to begin. Guys, I really am kind of tired. Thinking that I hit next fight. I was just sitting here at the character select screen. Jesus used flip-flops? I mean, that's a pretty good argument, actually. But yeah, man, I hate flip-flops. Or was it sandals? What's the difference between all that stuff, man? Is there actually a difference? Brian, you look like you would go to the supermarket in flip-flops. I don't know how to respond to that, man. I am like somewhat hippie-ish. But no, man, I've never actually, like, I can't stand them. I can't stand flip-flops, sandals, whatever all those things are called. Thongs. People call them thongs or whatever. No, man, I hate all that stuff. Right, how does it feel to know that I scored 1/8 the points you did and got Spidey and you didn't? Dude, awesome. Congrats on getting your Spidey. That's all I could say about that, man. Why do you save so many crystals? What's the benefit? There's not really a benefit. I just do it because it's fun. And Bob the Knob, I saw you asked me before about my units and where they went. Sorry, man. I got distracted. I meant to go back to that question. But I spent 1,400 units on the big boost package, which is it's gonna be used for the futures as well. So it wasn't just for this past event. I only used 1 out of the 3 boosts in there. Or, like, more accurately, 3 out of the 9 boosts, right? Because you get 3 of each. And then you also get some Alliance Quest potions and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where 1,400 of those units went. I spent 240 units on this round of the arena to going for Spidey, right? I did some refreshing because I knew I wasn't going to make it. And of course, I still didn't make it. And then I spent some other units that I can't exactly say where I spent them. Not until, I'll say eventually. So it's a little bit of a secret. I don't think it actually matters. Actually, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll make the video tomorrow or something like that. I spent some units doing something, and I was gonna try to hide it, thinking it would give me some kind of edge. Since I was going for like the top spot in the legend, like this past event, but I don't think it actually matters. I don't think I got the top spot anyway. Somebody's gonna beat me, so I might as well share my secret. But I'll do that in a video tomorrow. What sneakers do you wear? I'm guessing New Balance kicks. Nah, I've never actually had a pair of New Balance. Never liked them really. I've got crap. They're not within reaching distance at the moment. I buy Fila sneakers because they're super cheap. I buy them off of Amazon or like one time I bought them off their actual website, but they're like 25 bucks a pair, and they last like a pretty good while, and they don't look hideous. So yeah, that's what I go with. I didn't even know they existed until I was just like at the store one day and like looking for a cheap pair of sneakers, and I was like, wow, these things are actually pretty comfortable. And wow, they only cost 25 bucks. Sweet. Hold on, I'm like pulling up Amazon so I could show you. I don't even know why I'm showing you. As if you've never seen a pair of sneakers before. Does it actually matter? No, probably not. But I feel like it, alright? So get off my back. What the heck? Just standing here standing here looking at each other? I thought I was getting hit. You got the skill special boost, right? I don't think you can buy those for units. Can you? I got those with I think they came from the War Victor crystals a long time ago. Yeah, alright, like, this isn't the exact pair, but this is, like, something that I'm talking about here. It doesn't have, like, the red color in it, but it looks, you know, somewhat similar to this. But yeah, these things are, like, 23 bucks, and it says to 101, like, depending on your size. But yeah, I'll just pick up something like this and wear these for a while. And then after, like, a year or something like that, I'll buy another pair. Anyway. What a waste that was. I'm sure nobody actually gives a crap. Guys, he doesn't go outside, thus no shoes. Hey, I still wear shoes sometimes, man. It's weird. Sometimes I like drumming without any shoes on, and like some days I feel like I can't drum if I don't have them. If you know, like I have to be wearing them. Right, if you bought a featured, you could dupe that Spidey. If I bought a featured, one featured crystal is what you're saying, and I would luck out and dupe that Spidey. Fat chance, man. It ain't happening. I know why you lack confidence. Wow, dude. Like I said, man, those weren't the exact pair. Spidey cutoff was about 17 million. Have you have you tried painting shoes on your feet? Mo Battle Chips. I know exactly what you're referencing. I know exactly the episode that you're talking about. But I've never tried it. Wears shoes? Sometimes. Wears pants? Never. Exactly fits. How the hell can you play without focusing on the game? Ah, it's just Arena. I can't do this anywhere else. If I was in like Alliance Quest or Alliance War, I gotta be like staring right at it. Or something, you know, like Labyrinth of Legends, or even like Master Mode of some of the quests. I could sometimes get away with it, but for the most part I have to actually pay attention or else I'm gonna get wrecked. Wish I wasn't such a big sneakerhead. I hate dropping $200 on a pair of shoes. Yeah, it's something I'll never understand, but you know, everybody's got their thing, I suppose. That looked like it was a bug. How'd I get hit by that and then not get hit by that? Read last BG and I'll check it out, Hector. Okay, Swaggy Spoadster, where are you at? The swaggiest of the Spoadsters. Did you see my arena update suggestion? 1 to 800 get normal rewards, 1% gets the champ and no shards, 2 to 10% get the normal rewards. Yeah, I don't know. Mixed feelings about it. Like, of course, I mean, it sucks, man. It sucks missing out. Trust me, I'm feeling it right now. I felt it in the past, right? But at the same time, I don't know. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't know. I'd have to think about it more, but that's like a pretty good compromise, I suppose. You don't hit the top 800, and you know, you still get the champion. It's not bad. I don't know. I really would have to think about it more though, because stuff like that, it has a big impact on the game. Like, I don't know how many people actually rank for these rewards. I don't know what that turns the number of champions into, like the number of players getting the champion. Because I do like the the competitive aspect to the game. I like that like not everybody's gonna have this champion. There's like some kind of like almost exclusivity, but at the same time maybe not exclusive. Like, I don't know what the right word I'm trying to find is. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the system, but at the same time, I hate it too. When you get Netflix, you can rewatch It's Always Sunny. Yeah, actually, like I used to watch it on Amazon Prime, and I think they took it off of Amazon Prime. I don't know what happened there. That's the secret unit purchase. He bought 10 featured crystal. He's doing it opening tomorrow. Yeah, right. That'll be the day, Dicer. Nike headquarters is in Portland. When you come for our sleepover, I'll take you to the employee store. I'll get you a pair of the Space Jams for you. Oh, Euthanitis, man. That'd be awesome, dude. If you can actually buy them. Thanks, man. Well, it's on Netflix. Yeah. So, like, I watched them, my brother has, like, all the episodes on, what is it, Vudu or whatever. So I can, like, I can borrow that and watch them there. So I'm still kind of covered. Do you live at my home? Wait, what? Why am I seeing comments about, like, who's home and stuff like that? You guys are confusing me. Saw Drop Faith say, something like that. Alright, never mind, whatever. Guys, my brain is so dead at this point, man. Where am I? What day is it? What time is it? What year is it? That's illegal, Brian, sharing passwords? Is it? Oh, arrest me then. What can I say, guys? I'm a bit of a badass. I'll share a password to watch some TV. Speaking of sharing passwords, I didn't know that I had HBO Go or whatever it's called. I think it's called HBO Go, right? Apparently, if you have Verizon home internet or whatever, you just get it. It's like automatically included. I know that was like a big joke that everybody was like sharing their passwords for HBO and stuff like that, and I mean it's not a joke, right? That's what people are actually doing. That's what made it funny. But yeah, I actually have HBO. I didn't know about it. I've had it for like years apparently. And when I went to go like, you know, complain to them and get a new router and stuff like that, I saw it on the bill and I was like, oh, what the heck is this? I don't want this. Take this off. I'm paying for this. And they were like, no, it's just included. I was like, oh. Was there any way you can save me money and still take it off? And they said no, so I was like, alright, whatever. That I didn't know I got Verizon? Yeah, the real deal. Look into that, man. Really? So what is our HBO Go password, PG? I don't even know, dude. I've never logged in. I've never used it. I think my wife used it for the first time the other day. Never been a fan of sharing accounts. You can't play, then you can't play. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else, but when I said like sharing accounts, I was talking about for Voodoo, for like a watching movies and TV shows that you purchased or something like that. Just like streaming, just like Netflix or whatever, right? It's just like one of those services. I'm not talking about in game. No, I don't share accounts with anybody in game. Everyone knows he doesn't spend money on this game, but I made the mistake of dropping $400 on this game until I started watching BG and learning not to spend money. Well, I'm glad I could help you out, but I will say, I'll say this every time, spending money on a game like this is not the biggest deal. If you think about how many hours of enjoyment you get out of this game, versus something like, how much do you spend at the movies when going to the movies and you only get like 2 hours of enjoyment at best, right? It's not that big of a deal. And yeah, like movies are way worth it because of how much work goes into them and how entertaining they are too and everything. So I'm not saying they're not worth it. I'm just saying like it's not that big a deal to spend some money on game. I just don't. Why is third special against Rocket Raccoon different? People have said that it's because of his smaller character size and he can't really fit with all the other animations. That's probably true. I've never seen like the official comment. I've just always gone by that, which I never really question because it sounds like it's correct. Brian, will you ever make a second account? No. Well, no, probably not. The only time I'll make it a second account is maybe to have like a new player experience if I really want to make like as accurate of a new player guide as I possibly can. So maybe, but probably not. Nice title pun, bro. Thank you. So wait, BG is telling us to spend money. I'm so confused. No, I'm telling you to do whatever you want. Like, I just don't want people to feel bad about spending money. That's all. It's just one of those general disclaimers, man. It's like, no, you don't need to spend money at all, but it goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream, right? Let's not even go there again. Speaking of second accounts, if anyone knows how to cheat, can you PM me online? Wow. How many units is worth spending on champ refreshes going for Gwenpool? It's up to you, man. It's your call. If you really want the champion, it's a very reliable way of getting the champion. I've never dropped more than like a few hundred going for a champion, but you know, if I really wanted somebody, I would have. You know, if I had the option to go back in time and spend like another, what would it have cost me? It would have cost me like another less than 200. It might have only cost me like an extra 150 units, and I could have got Spidey. So I wish I spent those 150 units, but instead I didn't. Instead I was just like, I probably, you know, I'm sure I had enough, right? And I didn't. So yeah. Loading Screen Simulator is out on Steam. No more contest for me. Wow. BG, if I get 225k per run in the Gwenpool arena, do you think I can make the cutoff? It'd be very difficult, to be honest. You'd have to play a lot. It's possible, but yeah, it'd be very difficult. I don't know how much you're willing to play. I don't know if you are willing to just dedicate like the next 3 days of your life going for Gwenpool, and then still possibly spending some units on it. It's up to you, man. I don't know what you're capable of. I think Gwenpool will go cheaper second round. I do think so, but you never know. BG, the title should be Gwenpool Arena. Who cares about Miles? I like Miles, man. Miles is actually like a pretty cool champion, but he's a champion I'll never use. But I remember, actually, when Miles Morales first came out, I think it was the second time that I ever completed a heroic event. Yeah, I think he was like the final boss of the second ever heroic event that I did, something like that. And he was so tough, man. He was ridiculously tough. Actually, I pulled a brutal DLX without even knowing it. The way that I beat Miles Morales in that event, it was like I would revive my Electro, who was my best science champion at the time. Oh god. I just got wrecked. Please tell me I didn't lose my streak on that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I won the last two before that. Good. But yeah, I pulled a little bit of Brutal DLX because I revived my my Electro. It's my main science champion because I knew I can get some reliable damage in at least because I had no clue how to counter stun or counter. Pineapple? Am I good? Hello? Gwenpool Arena and that other spider guy. Yeah, maybe. Alright, I see Pineapple. That was just that weird DG. I don't know why that is. Some people say that whenever I disconnect. Like, it didn't go offline. But yeah, like, the playback for me, it was offline. BG, new arena for... new arena, new me. What's the 3-star Spidey cutoff? Wow, dude. That's a new you. Let me actually pay attention here for a second. There we go. The real deal, sending over $6. Don't slap me with the big D. Just a light brush will do. Alright, you got it, man. I'll just brush you with the tip of the D here. The real deal. Appreciate that donation, man. Thank you very much. You've been lightly brushed with the big D. Brian Berkey, you going for Vulture? Nah, I'm back to Milestone grinding. This was a special thing just because this was a special champion, basically. Finish the story, Heroic Miles Morales. Oh, did I not finish the story? Heroic Miles Morales, yeah, I just revived Electro, and that's the way I was able to counter him, is I would get a few attacks in before dying, but, you know, that reflecting damage, whatever, the shock damage, this is like the same method that Brutal Deluxe used to beat Realm Legends. That's how I beat Miles Morales. And it was painful. It was painful, but I got it done. Icebox 1922 sending over $10 with no actual message here. Is that on purpose, or do you have something to say, man? I'll try to pay attention. If you have something to say, if you meant to leave a comment. If not, then, dude, thank you very much. Very generous of you. Real deal. I lightly brushed you with it, but the big D time is over. You were saying here, like your work, my friend. Appreciate that, man. Alright. Very generous of you there. Icebox 1922. Thank you very much. Cameron sending over $2, saying just the tip. Thank you. Appreciate that. Later, dude. Time for bed. Alright, Tommy Seagrave. Take care, dude. Still can't believe you and Captain Bay didn't get Tech Spidey. What was your final score? Yeah, we were pretty close to each other. I got he got a little bit higher than me. I got 16. It was like 16.68 or something like that. That was close. Brian from Mod deleted a super chat. Would you still get the money? Yeah, I should. Don't delete a super chat though, man. Unless it had like some crazy like racial slur or something in it. But other than that, yeah, don't delete it. Said something about holding crystals in a previous video. What's the downside to holding? Alright, so well, there's a couple downsides. There's like a few benefits to holding, and it's mostly going to have a negative impact on your count if you do hold crystals. Essentially, you're just slowing down your progression is all. You can get to a point in this game where it doesn't matter as much, but especially when you're just starting out in the game, if you don't open a 4-star crystal, that's a big deal, man. Like, you can get a champion that you really need and that can help you out in the game. As it gets later on into the game, you can hold on to those 4-star crystals, like waiting for a new champion to be released that you really want and have like more chances at them, kind of thing. It works the same way with 5-star champions. Some people are of the mindset to hold. Oh wow, I got the power drain, nice. Some people are of the mindset to hold, and that's cool. Wow, that power drain kicking in, screw baiting. Because there are a bunch of champions coming out that people want. But at the same time, you get so many points for using your 5-star champions in Arena that it also does have an actual real negative consequence too. DRM News sending over $2. Read my comment and give advice, please. Okay, sure. Appreciate the donation. Brian, I'm facing an alliance right now in a war. Some hacking going on. Check out this profile. Alright, normally I don't check out profiles, but because you were so kind to send over $2. Ah, crap, I hit next fight. Alright, I'll check it out in just 1 second. Check it out in just 1 second after this fight. BG, when is your 24-hour stream going to happen? Aaron C, I'm not sure when I'm going to do another 24-hour. I should have done one for new Spidey. I would have had a new Spidey, because I would have just kept going the entire time, right? Should have done it. Should have done it. BG, are you holding your 5-star shards till November? I'm not sure, man. Same thing what I was just saying. Like, I kind of do want to go for that Spidey, but if I had more 5 stars, I could have got the current Spidey, which of course, yeah, like new Spidey, like 5-star Spidey is better than 4-star Spidey. I get that, but just getting to the milestones faster, being able to save that time and that kind of thing, it's really important to me. So honestly, I'm probably just going to keep opening crystals, but I might get to a point where I start to hold. So, remember someone asked Texas Hitman for the Brutal DLX Electro thing? He said that Brutal X did it with Star-Lord. I don't think that's true, is it? Think he did it with Electro? I don't know. Well, Battle Chips, you're saying we have impressive SA scores? I don't think we've opened anything yet, have we? Alright, let me check this out. So, DRM News, you're saying Zoro 210, 197. This guy? No, this is Zoro 21. What am I saying? Obviously. It's obviously the guy sitting right below him with this Ultron here. Why did I... Jeez. That was stupid of me. Just going to chalk that up to lack of sleep. Okay, so DRM News. Let me see. What are you going for? Just milestones? Yeah, Bob the Knob, just milestones. Okay, so some hacking going on. Check out his profile. Can't tell. Really can't tell. The only thing that I would say about this is that the champions that he has, it'd be very difficult to get through Labyrinth of Legends with these champions. But there's somebody in my alliance who just completed their 4th path of Labyrinth of Legends, and they also don't have an actual, like, solid Labyrinth of Legends clearing champion. They've been doing it, like, I mean, they did their first clear with, like, I think it was rank 3 5-star Yellow Jacket. Which, Doc, if you happen to be in here, I know sometimes you're hanging out in the live streams. Props to you for being able to do that. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Like, based off of his hero rating alone, it's possible. Some people don't level up like they're 2- and 3-star champions at all, that kind of thing. It's possible that he's hacking, but at the same time, it's possible he's legit. There's no way to tell, unfortunately. Like, if you really wanted to, you could, like, flag the account, right? Like, report the account, and Kabam would just look into it, and then if it checked out, then wouldn't be an issue. Oh, actually, you know what? I will say this though. Crap, can I look that guy up again? Zoro. What was it? What was it? 210, 197? Is that what it was? Ah, crap, I had 8. Alright. Let me see. Oh, no, okay. I was thinking that he was a legend, and the first, like, 300 people that got the Legends title, Kabam checked out each one of those people individually. Yeah, I mean, it's somewhat fishy, but at the same time, like I said, it's sometimes it's really obvious, and sometimes it's not. Actually, let me hop in Alliance Quest. I've got some energy to burn here. Check titles, it gives timeline for how long he played. I don't know if you can go by that either. There's nothing I could really do here anyway. We're just waiting on this one node. Who's on this path? JK. Hopefully he's around. I think he's around this time of night. Or no, he might be sleeping. Ugh. Oh, that's awkward. Is he the only person available? Do we still have one more that can move? Nope, that's all 10. Okay. Oh well, whatever. It's just map 5. BG got another one. I don't want to. I mean, I know there's a bunch of hackers in this game. Like, I don't want to check out every person who's cheating. Like, it's an interesting topic, but at the same time, it's something that's been going on forever. I'm glad Seaton made a video about it because I do like putting more light on, you know, people who are playing this game unfairly and stuff like that. But, you know, at the same time, it's also not worth talking about for too long, really. Mike posted recently that Kabam still vets all 100% Labyrinth clears. Check out Mike's profile. Did he say that? That's good. That's good to know. I'm sure it just takes him some time. Yeah, actually, I'll go check out that forum post right now. I didn't even check the forums at all today, man. I don't like doing that. I like to stay like up to date with what Kabam's talking about, so I know everything that's going on. It's something that I really can't do. I'll have to find a better way of doing it, more reliable way of doing it once I'm updating the actual website. Alright, comments. Sounds like somebody's complaining about the challenge being too hard. Okay, actually, I'm probably back too far already, right? Be the 13th. Talking about whiffing here. Okay, so that's good. They're still on top of the whiffing issue. Ah, crap, I can't find it. Oh, wait, here we go. Probably this is it. Okay, everybody, this is very informative and a passionate thread. I'm going to make sure that the team reads all of it. We don't like people exploiting the system to gain unfair advantage more than you all do. And if we determine this is a real problem, we'll work on a solution. That being said, what is this thread about? Maybe this isn't it. Oh, alliance war manipulation. Jeez. Okay, whatever. I can't find it. This is a waste of time. I'm just gonna leave it. Whatever. I'm sure they've brought it up. I'm sure they brought up. If I believe you what you said about them still checking out each account that completes it. It makes sense for them to do that, right? Because it is a very difficult thing to do. And if they just allowed people to walk through there, it definitely would hurt the game a lot. What is alliance war manipulation? Alliance war manipulation is, well, I'm guessing at least what they were talking about in that thread, where some people are basically controlling two different alliances, and they build up one alliance. Like they don't play each other. Hopefully, it's not how that came off sounding. So what they do is they play in one alliance and they build up their war rating, and while they're doing that, they just have like their alternate accounts in the dummy alliance at the time, and then they will just play alliance wars, don't even try, and just tank that rating. And then once that rating is tanked, and once their other rating is too high to find like actual competitive matches, they just jump ship, switch alliances. And this way they keep like a 100% or very near to 100% war rating. Oh my god. War win rate is what I meant to say. Please don't lose this. Please don't lose this. Thank you. I think that's what they're talking about, at least. That's what I've seen in the past. That's why you didn't get Spidey Brian give up too easy. I know, man. Still got it in me tonight, man. Like I'm worn out, man. I'm worn out. Tomorrow I'll be back a little bit more to my normal self. BG hitting out a little early, dude. Sorry about missing out on Stark Spidey. It's all good, man. Have a good one, Fitz. Put 16.5 mil and didn't get Spidey. Yeah, David Garcia, man. I know all about that. Should have used the heavy attack here. I just want to sped up that fight. Let's check out an SP3. I kind of like Phoenix's SP3, so every once in a while I just like using it. Whereas most champions, I'd avoid it. Brian, I have just finished my first Realm of Legends run. Used rank 4 X23, 3-star Guillotine, 2 revives on Scarlet Witch by Poison. Mad JJ, nice, man. That sounds like a good team. X23, possibly the best champion to use as like a main clearing champion. So, well done, my friend. Did you think a 4-star Scarlet Witch 550 would help me beat Realm of Legends? Yeah, that could definitely get the job done, absolutely. It's not going to be as easy as it used to be. If you see like some old content with Scarlet Witch used to absolutely take a big fat steaming dump on Realm of Legends. But she could still get it done. I would say she's probably not like the #1 champion anymore, but still a good champion for it. I think maybe Alliance War manipulation is when matchmaking, avoiding matchmaking on Wednesday to get matched up with weaker foes. I mean, maybe people brought that up in the thread. I didn't read it, but I don't think that's an issue because you're kind of making that sacrifice of only playing 2 Alliance Wars that week then versus playing 3. So I think there's like I think that's actually like a legit strategy. Is when you queue up and stuff like that. I have no issues with that. To be honest, I don't even have that big of an issue with people like jumping alliances. What would you do if arena hacks became more prevalent? I think this would make me quit the game. Other clearing Labyrinth 100% doesn't really affect me much. Yeah, it sucks, Bob the Knob. It's funny, man. I made a topic on Reddit one day saying that I really hated that the fact that people can just kind of buy other people to play arena for them, and somebody was like, nope, that's there's no problem with that. And I was like, okay, but what about then if you're using a bot to play arena for you, like whenever you're not playing, you have the bot playing for you? And they were like, nope, that's still completely fine. I have no issues with that. And at that point, I just exited the thread, and I was like, all right, I'm never going. Note to self: don't bring that up on Reddit anymore. It's something that does happen. It's not that big of a deal at this point because it still does cost money. People do still have to pay money for other people to do it, so it's not such a big deal. But yeah, if there was like a hack or a bot that would play arena for you, it would destroy the game. It would absolutely destroy the game. I'm sure there's one that exists. I'm sure it just isn't a widespread thing. People have been banned before. And although like Kabam never says the exact reason as to why people get banned, that's what people speculate is why they got banned. There was somebody that had like 400,000 PvP wins, and they got banned. That was kind of a while ago. That was the only example that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah. I mean, people are always going to cheat as long as like the amount of people cheating is at a minimum, and as long as like Kabam keeps having these big deterrents to it, then I think it's I think it's under control. But I also think that they don't ban enough, and I kind of understand why they wouldn't be a little like it's a hard position to be in on their part, right? There are certain things that clearly like yep. People should be banned for it, and then there's other things where it's just like not that big of a deal and shouldn't be banned, right? But technically is still like against their terms of service. Whatever. Burned after the grind, still have to get Gwenpool. My mind's saying start the grind, but my fingers isn't responding. DG, man, I've been there, dude. Just start playing after your first few rounds. You'll get back into the swing of things. The grind won't be that bad. Won't be that big a deal at all. Brian, quick question. 4-star Electra dupe or 4-star Gwenpool unduped to rank 4 and then to rank 5? Me personally, I'm going with Gwenpool every single time. I used to like Electra a lot. I just don't like her that much anymore. If you still like Electra, then by all means, you know, take her up. But me personally, I'm going to go with Gwenpool even without being awakened. BG, what do you think of Redemption Arena? Those that go close to the cutoff become eligible for a Redemption Arena. I don't know. I need to see more details on it. I don't know how... I don't know how that'd work out. I don't know if it would be like an elegant solution too. It's something to think about. Like, I don't know, that's a weird word to say, but like trying to think about it from like a game developer perspective. I don't know if it would like really fit anywhere. Like, I don't know. It might just be like a clunky system kind of thing. Is the best way I can put it. I think the Labyrinth clears don't hurt Arena, but they do. In the beginner/intermediate bracket, having 1 5-star is pretty hard to get for a normal player. Labyrinth rewards 7 plus 5 stars, not fair at all. Yeah, not only, I mean, it hurts the beginner and intermediate even more, but it also does hurt the veterans as well. If you can complete Labyrinth 100%, and, I mean, how many shards do you get in total? On top of getting, you know... Labyrinth Ultron himself too. Like, yeah, it's pretty big, man. It's pretty big. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. BG won't get that reference, but Art of Chaos will. Wait, hold on. Why does it sound familiar? Is that a Marvel thing? I feel like I've heard that before. I'm gonna look that one up. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Oh, that's a Star Wars thing? Huh. I guess I've just heard other people say that before. Are you Googling it, you cheater? Yeah, I'm Googling it, man. I would have no clue otherwise. But I've definitely heard that before. Saying that the cutoffs are getting ridiculous, and fair is fair, but at the same time, it's competition. They can't just give top rewards to everyone. Tricky situation. Exactly, Dicer. Exactly. So, like, honestly, I'm not even thinking about... Like, I think about it a lot when it comes to this game in terms of what they can do and, like... You know, because I do want to make my own game, so I think about the game development side of it a lot, right? So... I think about a lot of the areas of the game, and sometimes I tell you guys about it, sometimes I don't say what I'm thinking. But when it comes to Arena, honestly, I don't really think much. I feel like it is a competition, and I feel like sometimes you miss out, man, and it sucks. Sometimes you lose the race, and it really sucks. But it's also what makes it interesting at the same time. I mean, how many discussions do we have about the cutoffs, right? And sometimes it gets to the point where it's annoying. But when you're actually going for that champion, it's what's on your mind the entire time. There's like a psychological element to it of like, oh my god, what if I don't get the champion? And this is like the perfect example of it. Is there was a lot of us who thought we were good. We thought we were more than good. And we missed out. And now it's going to mess with us for like the next... arena going forward, and like every arena going forward, until it slips on us, until we get kind of relaxed again, and don't just like push it and everything. So I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird, but I at the same time I kind of like it. I use Gwenpool duped against Realm of Legends Wolverine. She can control regen after 50 hits. Yes, absolutely. Gwenpool is actually one of the best options for Wolverine in Realm of Legends. The only thing that I will say is that if you're at the point where you still need to go through Realm of Legends, then either you're a little bit newer to the game, or you know, maybe you just haven't put in that much like time and stuff like that. So even if you're, you know, you might have been playing the game for a long amount of time, but maybe not that much time like every day. So your skills might not be that high. And to do something like that, you actually do need to keep a combo going. You have class disadvantage. if you lose, if you die anywhere at that, in the fight, and have to start over from scratch, while you're building up that combo again, Wolverine's going to be healing up again. So for somebody who's like really good at the game, then Gwenpool is one of the best options, because it's something reliable, right? There's no luck involved. But for somebody who's just getting to that point, then maybe not the best option. At the same time, though, it would push you to up your skills, so there's that. What if they had an easy arena for newer players or casual players that gives just the champ, that's it, and a hard arena and gives champ and shards and some other stuff? I don't know. That doesn't feel that great either. If you, oh, you're saying like a milestones for I don't know. Not too sold on that idea either. Finished Sunny while grinding BG, so it wasn't a complete loss. I've been considering starting it again since I finished. Swaggy Spoatster, you've officially seen more episodes of Always Sunny than I have then. Because there's still some episodes that I have not seen, so whatever you do, don't say any references of like the latest season. I've only seen like the first maybe like 2 or 3 episodes or something like that. I slow play it so I don't like I wanna enjoy it. Brian, is that you? You sound like MLK? What did I say? That sounds like MLK, although. Did I accidentally go into like I have a dream speech about game development or something like that? Maybe I did, and maybe I just didn't even realize it. But yeah, I think he was talking about something a little more serious than developing games. Stack Spidey, the only stun immune in the new quest. The final boss too, Euthanitis, Falcon. Wait, not Falcon. I always call him Falcon. Vulture. Can you read my last question, please? Alright, Eric Vela. Hold on 1 second. Okay, Sig 20, Black Widow, Sig 40, Electra, unduped Crossbones, Gwenpool duped after second arena, or unduped Black Panther Civil War to rank 5. Cross out Black Panther Civil War, get him out of there. Black Widow only had Sig 20. A little low. I would just go with Gwenpool, honestly. But, yeah, I would just go with Gwenpool. Out of those. Duped after second arena? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's just call it there. I could say more, but honestly, I feel like Gwenpool is just much farther ahead of those champions at this point. Like, for certain events and certain quests, the other champions will do better for you. But overall, Gwenpool, I feel like, is the best option. How many hours do you spend grinding daily to get 500 plus healing potions? I was... Oh, crap. Now I can't remember the exact number. I think I was getting about 20 potions an hour. I think... Yeah, that's about right. Because like I remember saying on average over the 2 weeks leading up to it, I was playing about 2 hours a day, but it wasn't 2 hours every day. Some days I didn't grind at all, and then like the day before I grinded like 8 hours getting those potions. But yeah, on average, it was about 2 hours a day for 14 days leading up to the run. So yeah, like 28 hours of farming, man. It was serious. It was a serious grind, but hey, it was worth it. Swaggy Spoatster, what's your last message here? I've only seen seasons 1 through 11. I don't know where I can watch season 12, or is there a season 12 yet? Crap. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what number season I'm in at the moment. Actually, I think I'm only in season 11 as well. I don't know. F2 Science Tier 4 expiring soon. Is She-Hulk rank 5 simply the obvious choice? Oh my god, Euthanitis. Her O-penis is huge. Wow. Joe, fix it, man. Brian, I have all skill champs as 4-star except Gwenpool, who I'm grinding for. I have Skill Awakening Gem. Use it when I get her or grind twice. If you can grind twice, you might as well save that gem, but that's... I mean... you kind of already know the situation. You could save yourself a lot of time if you just pop that gem. So, I mean, it's not a bad idea just to feed her that gem. She's definitely worth it. Audio lag, yeah, I know. Let me fix it up as best I can here. At least I'll reset air server. But yeah, I can't fix the audio lag completely. It's gonna be there a bit. As long as my voice, from what you see on my mouth, is somewhat reasonably lined up, that's the only thing I can actually control. If that ever goes out of whack, then let me know. But the game audio, it's gonna go bad from time to time. Crap, was I saying something else? I swear, like I read something else before the audio lag thing. Did you find just stopping at Winter Soldier got you better rewards, or did you keep going? Articast, what I found was the best thing, and I actually did. I varied it up quite a bit. I found like the best thing to do was to fight Winter Soldier without tanking down my health. So without going in with the courage damage bonus. I found it was the fastest if I just fought him and then moved on to Captain Marvel afterwards. And by the time like the suicides damage kicked in and just like a little bit of, you know, like blocking their specials and stuff like that to take a little bit of extra damage, because you actually gain a little bit of your special meter blocking that damage versus dodging it. So I recommend actually, you know, blocking it, or at least the SP2. The SP1 you don't really gain much, and you could actually get in there faster if you dodge it. Anyway, what I found best to do was like by the time you got to Captain Marvel, you would hit below that 50% threshold or be so close to it that you can get there easily and gain that extra courage damage, and just beat those two and then reset it, because the next after that is Juggernaut, and he's very slow. But there were times where I went on to Juggernaut just for fun, just to mix things up and keep myself from going completely insane. That was a very long roundabout way of describing all that, but hopefully you understand. Impostor Dave! Easiest way to solve the arena scores is everyone under 200k PI are in one bracket. Everyone over in last bracket, problem solved. That doesn't solve it, man. That definitely doesn't solve it. People will just sell their champions or find some way to stay at 199, you know, or something like that, or as close to it, and then like, yeah, that definitely doesn't solve it. But it's good to see you, man. Got it, thank you. Alright, good, Artcast. Read last right before audio lag comment. Okay. Where was the audio lag comment? Where are you at here? Brian, were you around when Ant-Man and Yellowjacket were introduced? There was a week-long arena for entire alliances. Also, the 3-star arena had 2- and 3-star versions of the champions. Thoughts? I was not around when they were introduced to the game. They were already in the game before I joined. I've heard about like the week-long thing. Somebody else told me about that in the past too, like the alliance thing. Maybe it was Frojo. I don't know. Some people I've heard really enjoyed that concept, and then others I heard hated it. So I don't know. I'd like to. I mean, it's hard to say without me. You know, without me actually seeing it. I have a feeling that I would like it just because I'm in 4 Loki, and we do have so many arena grinders. And while we're not like the #1 grinding alliance, we're not even close to it actually. We're maybe around like, I don't know, like 20th, maybe top 20 or something like that. We actually used to be a bit higher, but yeah, I feel like we're maybe somewhere around 20. But that's probably enough to get the rewards, right? Like rank 20 as an alliance. So yeah, I would probably enjoy it. Luke Cage has a nice base attack stat, but gets no offensive buffs at all, which makes him pillow hands. Luke Cage, yeah, I mean, he's got all those defensive abilities, so that's pretty much why they had to make him pillow hands. Otherwise, he would just be OP if he hit really hard. He doesn't hit that, like, it's not that weak, considering how tanky he is. If you look at a different champion, like Iron Patriot, who's not nearly as tanky, I don't know why he hits so weak. That one is kind of unexplainable to me. Other than, I mean, he is, I have to say, like, Iron Patriot, for as much crap as I give him, and as much crap as everybody gives him, I'd rather just fight like a regular Iron Man than fighting Iron Patriot. So maybe he does have a place as being like a little bit more difficult of a quest champion. So yeah. It's pretty much the Arena Wins Alliance event, but with champions and ranked rewards. That's what it sounds like, Dicer. Yeah. But neither of them fun to play with, yeah. Should I rank 5 Carbage for Prestige, or rank 3 5-star Symbiote Spidey or Drax? I already have rank 5 Hyperion and Thor. I would just rank 5 Carbage then at that point. Or Carnage. Carbage sounds weird to me. Like, I get it. He sucks. But I don't like saying it. I like calling him Carnage. And I'll just say that he sucks afterwards. Bad News Perfect Series will coincide with San Diego Comic-Con. I will not be able to meet minimums or fulfill my duties as Alliance leader. Oh no, what are we going to do without you barking out commands? Dude, that's what I missed. Euthanitis, man. That's what I missed. Spider-Gwen. Her arena was around when I was going to New York City Comic-Con. I just barely made the minimums. I remember. Or maybe did I just miss them? I don't know. I missed minimums like one time ever for Loki. I think it was just one time ever. Although I swear, Leland had an error on his spreadsheet. He said I missed the minimum a second time. That was bull. I never missed duels minimum. Bad mouthing my Carnage again. We talked about this, man. Doc McShoddy, I'm sorry, dude. I was only bad mouthing him because somebody brought him up. Ryan, it really kills me knowing that you have a Tech Awakening Gem and unduped 5-star Star-Lord. Biscuit Lemonade. There might be a good reason for me to hold on to it if I go for Spidey, man. I didn't mean to say like Spidey Man as in Spider-Man. I meant like Spidey, comma, man. Those animations are cool. They are so cool. Brian, should I rank 5 a 3-star duped Civil War Black Panther or rank 5 a 3-star unduped Gwenpool? Yeah, I would go with Gwenpool. Civil War Black Panther, he's like just a defensive champion. That's it. He is pretty good on Alliance War defense. He's nothing great, nothing spectacular. At this point, most players know how to get around his abilities and stuff like that. But, you know. Oh crap, I just realized I never checked back for Icebox 1922's comment. I did a really poor job of that. Hopefully he didn't say anything, hopefully I didn't miss it. Just hit me. Imposter Dave, please read last. Okay. What do you got? What I mean is in every one of those brackets, everyone would be able to get the champ for a low score because only people with that PI could participate in it. I still just don't like it, man. Like, I sort of understand what you're saying, but it just doesn't feel like the right system for the game is all. No offense, man. Hopefully, Icebox said, show us your 5-star tech gem. No, he didn't say that. Am I back? Pineapple? I already said pineapple tonight. Watermelon? Wow, you didn't have to leave it as a joke, yeah. Yeah, use Star-Lord to show us your 5-star Awakening Gem. Nebula on energy resistance got me 5 kills in expert bracket. Wow. Nice. Alright. I don't know what happened there. But I'm back. Alright, let's keep this going. feel like I'm grinding super slowly tonight too, man. Like everything is just very slow tonight for me. That's why sleep is so important, kids. Or adults, since most of you are adults in here. Brian's stream keeps jumping and going in and out. Yeah, Jay Divine, I'm not sure what's causing that, man. Hopefully there's not too much lag other than those couple of disconnects. I know it's not Sunday, but BG, you should test how much PI Star-Lord at 5-star gets from 1 SIG level with an Awakening. Wow. Kebab doesn't like your negativity. They keep killing your live stream. Maybe, man. Maybe. BG doesn't need any sleep. He lives on grinding and grinding only. I mean, like, I was thinking about this today, man. I was almost, like, disappointed in myself. Thinking back to when I was actually working and doing, like, the all-nighters thing to get these champions more frequently. I used to be so much more tired back then. Like, I can tell I'm a bit tired today, but it's like nothing compared to how I used to be. And like, I don't know, it feels like I'm not working hard enough kind of thing, you know? It's just like, oh man, what am I doing with my life? I should be way more tired than I am. Like, the fact that I'm not tired enough means I'm not working hard enough. I gotta step things up, guys. I gotta step things up. Not in game. You know, I still gotta not really go for these feature champions and spend time working on website and stuff, but yeah, I gotta kick things up a notch, man. I should be exhausted at this point. Why is your alliance name For Loki? 'Cause we are the Guardians of the Stone. It's honestly the only answer I can give you. I don't know. Brian, could I join For Loki? I have a 17-star collector. I'll put him as the boss in Alliance War and will never lose. You'll have to talk to Euthanitis about that. You missed my comment 3 times. Swaggy Sposter, I'm sorry, dude. Today's not been my day. Arena, Web Slinger, and BG let me down. Sorry, dude. And I actually really liked doing this quest. My fave so far. It's cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I saw what you posted on Twitter, your rewards, and how it's not exactly what you were hoping for. BG, Alliance Energy almost full. Yeah, I checked out Alliance War not too long ago. There's nothing I could do about it. We're kind of waiting for one person to bring down their node. Must have doubled up on the paths wrong somehow, because actually that outer path should have 2 people on it or something. But yeah, anyway, there's just nothing I could do. Million chances are for pulling a 3 or 4-star Stark and Hand Spider-Man in a featured crystal. Low. Very low. I don't know about the 3-star, but the 4-star is like 1% or something like that. Most of the guys here in your alliance, yes. Most of the people in this room at the moment, in this live stream, are in my alliance. All 400 of them. Sorry, man, I had to. But, no, there actually is quite a few people in here that are in my alliance. I don't know exactly how many at the moment. Maybe, like, 3. Something like that. Sure, quit my job to finish the arena grind for Sparky. Just like BG, because he's a role model for the kids. Yeah, man, I try to lead the way. You would be very tired if you would have kept that video from earlier and came up with a follow-up video. Hashtag no guts, no glory. Actually, I did make another video in Postio Dave. I make a lot of videos that you guys don't see. I made a video. I edited it. I rendered it, and I deleted it. And then I made another video, and it never made it to rendering. But yeah, I did a bunch of recording for that one. That also, it didn't feel right to post it, so yeah, I didn't do that. And that's when I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna, whatever, man. Like, at that point I realized like how much time I'm wasting, and I pulled the other video. I just deleted it, and I was like, all right, screw this. This is stupid, man. So yeah. Sorry, BG, but we are just one person, Pancho Sanchez, with multiple accounts. You guys are all Pancho Sanchez? Are you Professor X? About that, I say nothing. Give me 3 tier 4 Mystic Catalyst. I don't even got 3 to give. I think I'm at 2 at the moment, though. Am I at 2? No, I think I'm at 0. I think I just took up Dormammu, so I'm pretty sure I'm at 0 of those at the moment. How much do you end up in the Tech Spidey Arena, BG? 16, like 16.68 or something like that. I was 99 spots out of the top 800. You're very good at the game. Thank you. Stop second guessing yourself, Brian. I can't, dude. It's a curse. It sucks, man. Lack the confidence. But yeah, I mean, some days are better than others. Some days I'll gladly throw some crap on YouTube, and just be like, hey, I made a video today. I'm fine with uploading some garbage. And then other days I'm just like, I can't upload this garbage. Time has come. Sig 99, Scarlet Witch, Sig 46 Voodoo, or Sig 40 Mordo, rank 5. Is Cameron in here at the moment? I don't think he is, right? Yeah, I don't think he is. I would go with Scarlet Witch over Voodoo. I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I haven't even played with new Scarlet Witch, so I actually no, I can't even give you any advice on that, man. I haven't played with new Scarlet Witch, but just not that big a fan of Voodoo so far. She has her place. She's useful. Brian, I just want to see how disappointed you are. Wait, with what? With what? So, what do you think of my newest rank 5 member? I figured screw it because I already have 2 more Cosmics if I do pull Hyperion. Oh, King Groot! Yeah, that's right. I was trying to think who you rank 5'd. I mean, it's fine. Love all your videos, even though I don't agree with you all the time, but not agreeing with some of what you say is what keeps me coming back. Appreciate that, Impostiel Dave. Hold on, I just talked crap about Voodoo. I gotta clarify something. I haven't used him in Alliance War yet, and I would probably enjoy him a lot in Alliance War. But regularly, just like in a regular quest, I don't like him that much, if I'm being honest. He's still useful, he's still good, but something tells me, oh no, Cameron isn't here. Cameron, you didn't hear me say anything bad at any point in time about your favorite champion. Speaking of the new Scarlet Witch, do you think she could be useful in Alliance War on Special 1 Unblockable? New special is much quicker and could catch people off guard. I don't think so. No, I don't think so, Hyperstream. I mean, I'm sure you'd get somebody with it, but I think it's actually easier to evade than it was before. And once people get used to it, it'll be a joke to evade. You know, it's still not gonna have like 100% evasion out. You know, every once in a while you get hit by the easiest specials, but for the most part, I think it'll be an easy special to evade. Cameron, I'm sorry, man. I just need more time with Voodoo, and I need to use him in Alliance War. I think I can see the value in bringing him to Alliance War. It's just regular questing. He's too slow for me. He's just too slow for me. So to change the subject, you can confirm or deny that the dodgeball slip from Joel during his Labyrinth run was the hardest you laughed in a live stream. Yes, that was the hardest I've ever laughed in a live stream, I think. I literally had to mute myself at one point. Because I felt bad about laughing so hard, man. I actually had to mute myself. I don't know how funny it was to everybody else, but it was hilarious to me. Have you opened your rank up crystals yet from 5.2 attempt number 6? I didn't complete 5.2. So I don't have the rank up crystal just yet. I'm going to make a video on that just because I want to make kind of a fun video with some good champions to rank up depending on who I get, or depending on what gem I get, and some bad champions also. So yeah, I'm going to make like a little bit of a fun video on that one. So don't worry, you won't miss it when it happens. I still have to live stream the rest of that place. Voodoo sucks with suicides, rank... Oh my god. Thank you. Voodoo sucks with suicides, rank 5, Scarlet Witch over Voodoo, sure. I love some random Fs, buffs, and debuffs over guaranteed outcomes. Of course, I love randomness, too slow. I need more gelato. I'm sure Voodoo does suck with suicides. Probably right. Again, eventually I'll give him more of a chance. I'm not disappointed that I ranked him up. I could see the usefulness of him. It's just he's just a little too slow for me. That's all there is to it. Oh man, I had a weird-ass dream that you were going through another path of Labyrinth live, and you made a quick visual for Twitter announcing it and saying Joel and I were going to be commentating. But I didn't know anything about it, and I was super confused. Dude, the Swaggy Spodester. You're actually dreaming about another, like me doing another Labyrinth run? Dude, it might... That grind, what did that grind do to you, man? It's time to put the phone down for a little bit. And it's funny, every time I remember it, I still laugh. I thought you only covered your mic then because I thought I was still hearing you laugh. Well, alright, so I was like, I kept muting myself, and then when I thought I could control it, I would unmute it, and I would be laughing still, and I wasn't ready, and I did that a few times. Oi, Icebox 1922 asked something, did you? Okay, where are you at? Sorry, man. Not that good with the chat today. Alright, Brian, Cosmic Awakening, King Groot, Thor, or Groot? Alright, definitely not Groot. A lot of people really like Thor still, but to be honest, man, I don't have much experience with Thor or King Groot. A lot of people still like Thor even after the change that took place with him. It's a tough one. Definitely not regular Groot, though. So yeah, between King Groot and Thor, if anybody else can chime in, like there's not that many people that actually like King Groot, so like I'm leaning towards saying Thor, but there is this one member of my alliance who has a 5-star King Groot and actually likes the champion and actually uses him in like map 6 of Alliance Quest and everything. That's the only thing that ever holds me back. But yeah, probably, like most people are probably going to like Thor. But it's going to depend on what you're currently looking to do, looking to rank up, looking to play with. King Groot, he doesn't hit very hard, which might be an understatement. I know he doesn't hit very hard. But that reliable healing seems pretty nice. And the fact that he has bleed immunity can definitely help out in certain areas. But yeah, Thor definitely hits a lot harder. So King Groot over Thor specifically because you said you had an alliance mate that uses him in Alliance Quest. I was wondering about that because you said like map 6 here I come or something like that. And I was thinking like that's the only place I ever know of a King Groot is somebody in my alliance in map 6. BG, can you complete the special event with 440 Rogue and 440 Miles? Yeah, it's possible, absolutely. It just depends on, you know, how skilled you are at the game. Did you dupe your Spider-Man Stark? Bryant M. I did not. I came up short. Just barely. BG, speaking of slow champs, firstly, Voodoo got me a Legends badge, and he will continue to get it. And secondly, look at Quick, man. Unbelievable. She's fun, though, man. I like her. I still like Voodoo. Alright? I actually do like Voodoo. I like, getting all those poisons and stuff going. I like the power drain and stuff, but all I meant was, like, for regular questing, I wouldn't like to use Voodoo. And the same thing goes for Quake. I wouldn't bring Quake to a regular quest. I like her in Alliance War, just as I'd probably like Voodoo in Alliance War. Been talking about map 6 more. So far, my best option are Dormammu, Ice, Ultron, and King Groot. Personally, I tried using Dormammu in map 6, and I don't know, I just couldn't do it. There is somebody that used to be in my alliance that used Dormammu. There might be more than one person that was using Dormammu in map 6, but I know one person did. You don't need that much immunity. Wait, are you running suicides right now? Still, Swaggy Spoadster? Or, like, are you going to continue to run suicides if you are? Because I would say, like, just bring, like, Ultron or something like that, and you're covered wherever you go. Whichever path. Oh, wait. You have a 5-star Dormammu. I forgot. Wait, if you put up 19.6 something. Did I say 19? I said, or I meant 16.68 or whatever. Yeah, I didn't hit 17 mil. Never had and never will get suicides unless I got serious about getting a Legends run. That's what I thought, but you were naming all these champions that had double immunities. Use my Voodoo for all regular questing. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll get Gwen to 550 and do a comparison to see if I agree with you or not. Alright, so Voodoo is good for regular questing. I need to explain this a little bit more. Voodoo's abilities are great for regular questing. They're good in Alliance quests. They're good in Alliance War. What I meant when I said I didn't really enjoy playing with the champion as much is I feel like his damage output is just not that fast compared to the other champions that I have. Choose your words wisely. I'm trying, Cameron. I'm trying, man. There's just champions that do more damage, straight up. Alright, that's it. And for most quests, I don't need regeneration. Poison damage is not going to help me. Draining power is not going to help me. I'm just looking for straight up damage. BG, would you rank 5 unduped Ultron or rank 3 a 5-star unduped Magic? Friend couldn't make the stream who asked me to ask you this. Okay. Tough call. Personally, I'd go with Ultron, but I could just as easily see somebody going with Magic. Either way, you're not going to make a wrong decision there, and eventually you want to get both of those champions up. So, yeah. That's all there is to it. I mean, I go with Ultron just because he's going to save me more units in the long run. But both of those champions are good. Both of them are good. BG, how does using a 550x23 and a 440 symbiote, both 4-star, for the final special Spidey quest? How does that sound? I mean, you could do it. You could definitely do it. I don't know what other options you got, but yeah, you could definitely do it with those. That's the thing with the new Spidey quest that's available. You could literally bring in any champion. I hate Rui sucks. Prime Grant 2017. No, man. You could literally use any champion you want for this new quest and get through it. I'm not saying it's gonna be super easy and there's not gonna be any challenge or anything like that, but you're not required to bring any type of champion. You're not required to bring an anti-evade champion. You're not required to bring a power control champion. These things can help you, but they're absolutely not required in any way. That symbiote, Superior Iron Man. Oh, whoops. Either way, still, yeah, it goes back to what I said. You could bring anyone. You think any skill 5s are worth rank 4? Gwenpool. No, there's a couple that are worth rank 4. Actually, I don't know how many are worth rank 4. I would say Crossbones is probably worth rank 4. He's coming around in the crystal pretty soon. Is he? Is he worth it? I don't know if he is. I don't know, man. Alright, so here's the thing. There's a bunch of good skill champions, alright? I have to clarify my thought process here. There are a bunch of good skill champions. Hawkeye is one of them. Yeah, people are saying Hawkeye. I was going to bring him up. But the thing is, I would probably personally leave him at rank 3 because I feel like he can get the job done at rank 3 just fine. But Hawkeye is really good, right? Crossbones is really good, but I feel like the same way. Like, I can probably get by with him being at rank 3 just fine. You know, the same thing goes for every skill champion except for Gwenpool at the moment. When it comes to like a 4-star taking them up to rank 5, that's a different story because resources aren't nearly as limited when it comes to 4-star champions. But when it comes to 5-star champions, we don't have much. And we don't know when the next source of Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst is coming. If we knew that like we were going to get, you know, like if we had some... if we knew that like the next chapter of Act 5 was going to be released and we were going to get another 4 Tier 2 Alphas, then I would say like, okay, you know what, then maybe Hawkeye is worth it because he is so useful. So yeah. And I mean, I know some people already took their Hawkeye, Cameron. I know you took yours up to rank 4 and stuff like that. And you're saying that now that you don't regret it and everything. And that's cool, man. But yeah, just from a personal standpoint, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Hawkeye to rank 3 as a 5-star is among my smartest moves. Yeah, he's really good, right? But again, we're so limited. So, like, all right, here's what I'm thinking about 5-star champions. Here's what you need. You need one champion that can take you through Labyrinth of Legends, right? So if you don't have a champion like that, you need to reserve 4 of your Tier 2 Alphas for that, in my opinion. I feel like it's really important to how should I word this? Okay, what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say might give too big of clues towards my 20k unit goal. So I don't know how much I want to say, but you definitely need one champion for Labyrinth of Legends. I think that's really important to have a 5-star champion that you can take into Alliance War, and sometimes those are the same champions, right? You know, Star-Lord is fine in both of those areas, depending on your path and everything. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're not the same. For example, if it's a champion that like gains a lot of buffs. I don't know what 5-star gains a lot of buffs at the moment. I don't know, man. My brain is too tired for this, guys. All I'll say is that we're limited at the moment. We're very limited. And Hawkeye, I think I can do fine with him at rank 3. Same thing goes for all the other skills except for Gwenpool. Sold at 455, Magic Boss with him just the other day. Never sleep on Hawk. It's awesome that you're able to do that. I don't know if I would. feel like he'd be so slow in certain Labyrinth fights. You talking about Hawkeye or a different champion? Is Hawkeye's signature ability really only trigger once per fight? That's what I've heard. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let me go over to the crystals. What am I to sit on this screen for? Read last. All right. So I guess Boatster. Where are you at? It's crazy because Hawkeye has been getting so much love the last few months, but he was my first 4-star before alliances were even a thing. I've always seen him as one of the most underrated. Some people always have too. I know Dave was a huge fan of Hawkeye. I just felt like he was a little bit too weak before he got updated. Or before the update. OBG, you wouldn't. You hate good champs. Yeah, I know, man. You think I only like the bad champions. Vision is the #1 champ? Question mark. What do you think, BG? There is no #1 champ. It depends on what kind of situation you're in. That's all there is to it, really. Fat Hawkeye's special triggered multiple times in really long fights. Really? Okay. So maybe I was wrong on that info. Let's get some units. Sweet. Let's refill that stash, that unit stash. BG, have you tested out Gwenpool at all? Yes, I have tested out Gwenpool. He's a little bit of an underrated champion, but at the same time, it's hard to find a good use for him. So, I wouldn't consider ranking him up too high either. BG, never going to make 20k units. You have a shopping addiction and lack of arena problem. I know, dude. But I still have time. I still have plenty of time. I mean, the goal was to get 20k units by the end of the year. And actually, I'm already working on a video that details, like, how many units I can get, or just like breaks down like the reward system like towards the end of the year. So yeah, I'm still fine. I already know like some of the math on it. Just want to say, great channel, BG. Lawrence, thank you, appreciate that. Got Gwenpool from Arena, or I want Gwenpool from Arena, but there's no chance I get her. Noah, I've been there, man. Sometimes the champ you really want, you're just not prepared to do the grind. Whether it's, you know, not having the time or not having the roster at the moment. I've been there in both cases. And you just got to hope to luck out and get it from the crystals going forward. So a guy in MMXIV with rank 4 Gwenpool. It was his profile champ, my dad. I guess he's not that bad. Maybe he just has high prestige. I'm not sure what Gwenpool's prestige is like. I mean, if that was his profile champ, then he must have high prestige, right? BG, why does no one talk about OG Captain America and his abilities? He comes up from time to time. He's a good champion. But there's nothing like super interesting, I should say, about him. Like, I don't know. He's a good overall champion. I think people like Captain America's, but it's been the same thing for a while. So he just doesn't get brought up all that much. Now that he's like available as a 5-star, we'll hear a little bit more about him. But yeah, that's about it. BG might have a big surprise coming in the next month or so. I'm not telling you though, so you can't talk me out of it. What? All I'm saying is he's unduped. That's as far as I go for now. What? Maybe it's high prestige. Maybe he was just born with it. Yeah. Need to learn how to parry better, and videos aren't helping. Just got to keep practicing, man. It took me a while to learn how to parry. To be honest, man, it took me a while. I didn't even watch videos learning how to parry, though. I learned in my Realm of Legends series. The first time I stepped into Realm of Legends seriously, and I couldn't bring down Winter Soldier, that forced me to learn how to parry. Parry still does seem a bit messed up to you, though. Yeah, it does. It is a little bit messed up. Ah, come on, man. Thought I was gonna go over one more to that 3-star Civil Warrior. Brian, claim your arena rewards before you end the stream. Never, Booker. I refuse. These rewards are going to expire before I ever claim them in protest of failing. Yeah. I was talking to Queen of Pawns in another stream. She said she was at 3 mil like 6 hours ago. Wow. She really wants that Gwenpool. Wait, doesn't Queen of Pawns... Doesn't she have a 5-star Gwenpool if I'm not mistaken? Maybe she just really likes that champion though. That's cool. Jugs and Boo already. Wow. Alright guys, I'm out of here for the night. My brain is very fried. Tomorrow I'll be back a little bit more fresh, a little bit more energized, a little more brain power, so I can have some more coherent conversations with you guys other than just these fragment thoughts here. What you need to do with your alphas is it's pretty good, right? So yeah, tomorrow hopefully we'll be better, guys. But I should have a video sometime tomorrow during the daytime too. Already working on it. I already have most of the work done at least. So as long as I don't botch the recording too badly, I'll have that posted. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out. Thank you very much for the generous donations, keeping the stream alive. Very much appreciate that, guys. And have a good one, everybody. I just realized that sounded really weird. Maybe more weird than I wanted it to sound. Like I meant to say like don't stop the stream. I don't know if you guys could hear what I was like saying under my breath. I was trying to say like don't stop the stream, but it might have sounded like don't stop in a different way. Anyway, good night.